lovies. So if you guys are Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, this is going to be your reading to see what your person's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards you at this time are. So sometimes like the energies can be switched and you could get kind of like as if like your person was watching it, like their point of view about your energy. And if that's the case, maybe spirit just wants you to know, like, have more clarity on what you're feeling. You could check the other signs, your other signs in your chart to see if like you get a reading, if you just still want to check in with your person's energy, or if you know any other placements in their chart. So I have it set up. Up here is kind of like the connecting energies between you guys. In my other readings, I did it like this was your person and this was you, but I don't know why. I just felt to flip it this time. I really don't know why. So this is you right here, and this is your person. And then this is their thoughts, this little section. This is their feelings, and this is their intentions. So let's dive in and see what they're feeling, thinking, and intending for you. So starting with the connecting energy, we have the kiss. And what that's telling me, and also like going over just like to your person side, we also had embrace. And I think that's interesting because it's like kind of like a physical, like embrace, a kiss. It's like physical things that you can do. And I feel as though like what you had was criticizing, which, hello Virgo, criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. Right off the bat, I feel like your person could be a little defensive with this warrior card. They almost look like, they have that bit. This always reminds me of Buffy. Again, though, that kind of physical kind of an energy, because it says strength, skill, and discipline. And at the beginning of Buffy, they used to say, the one with the strength and skill to fight the vampires. But that's besides the point. But it's almost like, again, because we had this health card here too. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. I think they could be a very physical person. They could play sports, something like that. But there's like, I think they're very like active, like dewy kind of person. Like they're like always on the go kind of thing or something. I feel like they don't expend a lot of time dealing with their emotions and things like that, because we do have one cups card here, but it's mostly air and earth. But 1, 2, 3, the majority of the cards is air. Even this doubt card here, it almost looks like a robot. I don't know, like again, like that they're cut off from their emotions. And what I was gonna say, I think that right off the bat, I'm getting that they are still upset about something that happened in the past, because we had on the back of the deck this 6 of water, which is all about like the past kind of, and the way she's holding her stomach here and just looking sad. It's like, I don't think they're over. I don't think they've maybe ever dealt with maybe their anger about something, maybe a past partner, because it's like anger, partnership. And the way this card is, it's, if I can pick it up. All right. Thank you. It's like they're watching this ship kind of sail away, and it's making me think of that song by Vertical Horizon, Best I Ever Had. And it's like, so you sailed away into a gray skied morning. Now I'm here to stay, or something. Yeah, now I'm here to stay. Love can be so boring. Nothing's quite the same now. I just say your name now. It's not so bad. You're just the best I ever had. You don't want me back. You're just the best I ever had, or something. So it's like, I think like something like that happened, whether it was recently or not. They haven't dealt with their emotions about it. Like they're very blocked off in love when it comes to this 2 of air being here. That's a very like, that's usually like the hands like that, like in front of the heart. And I mean, that's coming up for their emotions. So that's very telling to me. And it's saying to me almost like they're blocked off because of something that happened to them in their past. I don't see this coming through as sadness anymore. I feel like maybe more this is how they felt at the time, and now like, and then like angry, like they have a lot of resentment about it. And there's like this partnership. So it's like they're mad at a past partner, or they're mad if like their past partner now is with somebody else. It's almost like if they hear about it or see, like they're angry about it. And I also pulled, like jumping into your energy real quick, we have dilettante. I'm just gonna pull this so I can read it. Delights in the arts without having to be a professional, alerts you to the danger of becoming superficial in your pursuits, and the shadow is pretension to much deeper knowledge than you actually possess. So I don't like with that. I feel like you are you could be doing something creative or something, like just trying to have more fun, trying to keep busy. She's got a bunch of hands. She's cooking, she's painting, she's planting, she's doing a bunch of stuff. And then it's like, you make me want to be better. Maybe like if something has kind of, because I feel like you are a little critical of this person with this card coming through. So maybe you're either trying to work on yourself and try not to be so critical, and try to like cultivate some more like understanding in general, like for this person, or just people in general, or also like with this, it's like propelling you forward to trying new things or something like that. Like maybe you got frustrated with this connection, and now you're like trying to just do your own thing. You're trying to be a better person. Not that I'm saying you're a bad person, but that's just like how you feel, like you want to try to like better yourself in any way that you can. And they have waiting for a girl like you. That was like their message. It came out like a song. Oh, I was going to say that at the end of the reading. I will pull like some messages and songs from your person that are just blanks that I've written, songs or messages. So we'll get those at the end. So stick around or fast forward. But anyway, no, but again, waiting for a girl like you. So I think like underneath, like they do recognize that, well, there's a lot of doubt too. Like I feel as though they maybe could recognize that like a girl like you is someone that would be very compatible with them, that they could like have a sort of like life with. But again, just the fact that it's foreigner, it's almost like this is like foreign to them to think that they could even want to be with somebody else after this whatever is going on here, that is like in their whole emotional, like took up the whole thing. um and it's like, meanwhile, like the way that they're holding these two birds, I feel like they're looking at the past, the way they're looking to the left, and like this could be their future. And the way that this bird is like higher up, it's almost like saying like you are like such a better fit for them anyway, but it's just like they can't see it because they're so mired in like the pain from the past, unfortunately. What are they thinking about? Page of air. I think they look forward to your communication. I think they like wait to hear from you. I think they really like enjoy your company and things like that. They could really enjoy if you have been physical, or they could really want to get to know you in that way. They could find it very healing to be with you in that way. I think you do make them very happy. They see it as somebody new, but like even the back of the deck here, there's like this blame energy. I think there's just still a lot of like unresolved anger and blame towards whoever this was, whatever situation this was. And then we had loneliness. And just the fact we had waiting for a girl like you, they could kind of have been in an energy where they were like, oh, like, they got scorned by, they feel scorned by this person or some other past relationship. And, they're kind of like, oh, like, there's no one good out there anyway. Like, these hoes be lying, these guys be lying, like whatever, like, and then it's like they met you, and it's kind of like, oh my god. And then like the doubt energy coming through, they could be kind of grouping you into like a category with their past partner, maybe partners. It doesn't have to be just one. Maybe there's someone who's been scorned like multiple times here. They're very defensive. What did this card say? Strength, skill, discipline, and toughness of will, heroism, stoicism, and self-sacrifice in conquering the ego. And the shadow was trading ethical principles for victory at any cost, indifference to the suffering inflicted on others. So, and you know what's interesting here? This is their intentions. I feel like almost like they're afraid that they're gonna become like an old, with that loneliness and regret. Like it's like they don't want to like let this chance go by. They don't want to end up alone at the end of their life like an old man or woman. But it's just like this guy kind of looks like this guy, and it's like, I don't know. I feel like there's something there where they're, and the fact that it's like waiting for a girl like you. I think they've been telling themselves all along, like, I don't want to be lonely. I don't want to be alone. And you know, if I find the right girl, like, why can't I find somebody? And then it's like they did meet you, and their defenses are going up. Whether they realize this is why or not, like, I don't know. But again, it was like they like the idea of it, but now that it's actually like here for the taking, it's like, whoa, like they're putting like the defense up a little bit. And maybe just for the sake of their mental health, like they feel like they have no choice, like it just causes too much turmoil in them. But there's definitely this doubtful energy, and this king of earth here with the health, I think just is saying like they're thinking, they're trying to think more practically and do things, like I think they're not really thinking, they're doing is what it's saying. That's kind of, they're like very grounded and practical person. They could be an earth sign with this king of earth being here, or an air sign, or have those kinds of qualities. But even if they're not like these signs. But again, it's interesting that the king of air is clarified by the man holding a heart, because that's like as opposite as it gets, in my opinion. And again, I think it's like they've built up this armor, this icy facade to kind of hide this man holding a heart inside. This is like a very impressive, regal, powerful, like costume. Here he's kind of just in like, see how his v-neck, and it's like almost like his chest is exposed, and it's like he has this little paper heart. It almost seems like it's reminding me of like a card you would make somebody. Like maybe they did used to be a very like open-hearted person, but they feel like life has just dealt them like a crappy hand, and like now they're just, I don't know, it's like, again, this king of earth came out in the Pisces reading, but he looks like he's crying and very upset. His face is like crumpled up, and I feel like, I don't know, like doesn't want to feel that way again. And it's like he'll do anything to like not feel that way again. And I just mean the king of pentacles, doesn't have to be you know, a he. Also, what do we have on the bottom of the deck here? Saboteur. Highlights your fear of self-empowerment and the changes it would bring to your life. Again, I feel like they could have gotten comfortable kind of in like this, because this is reminding me of kind of like this old man in the manor kind of a thing. So maybe it's like a big deal to like kind of allow somebody like actually in. And then the shadow is induces self-destructive behavior or the desire to undermine others, like self-destructive. So maybe they kind of sabotage this in a way, which would make sense with you having this critical energy, which you probably have every right to. But criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. I don't think that means just to like, oh, like it's fine that you like, you know, effed me over in whatever way. If they did do that, I feel like they did kind of sabotage this in some way. Maybe they felt as though, because then we have this freedom card on the back, and it says there's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. And I think they know that, but it's like almost like, I don't know, they feel they have to keep their freedom even though that's not what they really want, like, because it's like waiting for a girl like you. So I feel like they're kind of confused. They don't really have the capacity to sort through their emotions right now until they confront this from the past, their anger, which I think that anger a lot of times and resentment is almost like a crust that forms, like, you know, internally, like on top of like more sad emotions. Because with this Eight of Water, I was really like that song, like the best I ever had. I mean, that's like a really sad song, and I almost feel like that's what it's like. They have to kind of like that sad kind of emotion is what's like underneath this like crusty, angry energy. Like I'm just seeing it like that in my head. Um, and you know, once the anger is like taken care of, it's like the sad, like, and it's like a whole process that, I mean, maybe it doesn't seem like they're really willing to go through right at this time as of this reading right now. um I'm trying to see what else I'm getting here. I think they would be interested in some sort of physical relationship if they knew that it could be. And I think they, like I was saying, there's this healer card. I don't know if I said that, but um I feel like this could be advice for you. You have powerful healing gifts. Have faith in your abilities. Stay true to your path as a healer. And if you do have that sort of like healing energy, like I feel like maybe even when you, because sometimes even just being around like a very soothing Zen person, and you wouldn't have to be like that, but you know, like someone that has healing energy, you feel very like calmed like when you talk to them and stuff. So it's like the same I think goes for like any kind of physical interactions. Even if you're just hanging out together and talking, like they probably feel really good when they leave you. And that's why they look forward to your calls and things like that, or your interactions. But then they might be watching your social media and stuff like that. But then um you know, like the doubts do creep in, unfortunately, and kind of like gunk up the works for them and probably stir up some shit from their past. So they put like themselves on lockdown. Like it's almost like they're not even seeing this connection clear. Like they don't want to see it, even though they're feeling it deep down. It's again stirring things up. The Six of Earth a lot of times can be about giving breadcrumbs, and it's like almost like they're going to keep their facade at any cost right now. I feel like as of right at this moment, like the most they can maybe offer is some kind of physical relationship. Like it's not a fair exchange, and you know it's not like fair to you. And I feel like I don't even really see, not that it has to be a man and woman kind of relationship, but this is, I feel like, all about them. Like there's a king, like there's no queens, there's a page, but I feel like that's representative of just like them waiting for a message. But it's almost like there's a man holding a heart, and it's like a hyper masculine energy. They don't have to be a man, but it's like I feel like they're in the kind of like a selfish energy is what I'm getting. What was the song that I got for you? Oh my god, I forgot. What was it? It'll come to me. Maybe I already said it at the beginning of the reading when I still remembered. But I mean, whatever, we'll get more songs anyway. But I felt like it resonated. The F was it? Oh my god, it's gonna drive me crazy. All right, I'm gonna shuffle these and be quiet for a second and try to think of what the song was. Oh my god, I cannot believe I forgot. All right, I don't think it's coming to me. So what would Virgo's person want to say to Virgo right now if they could? What would Virgo's person... Oh, look, Lonely by Akon. Yeah, they're like definitely feeling like lonely, but it's like they're sabotaging any chances they have of like genuine connection. It's kind of sad. Like I kind of feel bad. And I like that song because it's like, what really hurts me is I broke your heart, baby, you a good girl, and I had no right. And it's like, again, maybe they feel like, again, they sabotage it, and that's what, that it came out right on top of this. I think they do feel bad that they did this, but I think they kind of quickly tamp it down with this King of Swords energy and kind of keep it moving. Right My Wrongs by Bryson Tiller. So yeah, it's like they know they were like in the wrong, but they could be like, and then that blame thing, it's like maybe they're kind, again with this perception, it's like maybe they're trying to spin it in their mind and like somehow either like make it your fault or like make it seem like it's not such a big deal, like, oh, like, you know, whatever, like whatever happened. Foolish by Ashanti. I feel like things are coming at me from all sides. Maybe they're having some issues with their money, with the King of Earth and the health. Just something going on in their physical or even like health issues, like something going on. The Power of Love. A lot of songs. What would Virgo's person want to communicate to Virgo? You on My Mind in My Sleep by Richard Ashcroft. I'll Never Not Forgive You. That's too many. What would Virgo's person want to say to Virgo? Those will take. That's kind of a lot. No. Come on. Okay. Like doing acrobatics here. Okay, that song really wanted to come out. Daydreaming. Because it came out twice. And I like that song because it's like, I hope you know what it means to me when I'm on my own and I wish I'd be right here, right here, right here. I love that song. Yeah, but it's like I hope you know what it means to me because like I'm always alone, and for me to even want that is like, you know, like you should be honored. Like I almost feel like they would say like, but and I wish I'd be right here. And it's like I almost feel like when they're like, it's like that's how they feel when they're with you or something. I miss you. Dark Horse. More Than a Feeling. Like all this music is like kind of crazy. Oop. I Never Meant to Hurt You. Again, I don't think that was like their intention. I think it's just like, I know the expression is so annoying. Like hurt people, but it's like, it's true though, unfortunately. You're my first thought in the morning and my last at night. And then look, this Meet Me in the 5D and Tell Me Your Fears and Doubts coming out right over the doubt. That's kind of like crazy. So maybe that's some advice for you too, like to just kind of like get it out, write it out, or maybe just kind of talk to them as if they're there, just to kind of like, maybe that sounds crazy, I don't know, but Control by Puddle of Mud. Again, that's like a song, like a sexual song, but also like if you just take it literally, like they're trying to keep control so they don't look foolish again, and maybe this is how they felt about their past partner and things like that, that they like played them for a fool. You are more to me than just sex, but I can't deny how much I do want you. And I feel like it's a lot for them to have to like kind of sacrifice that sexual, like kind of physical connection right now, because they really like crave that with you. But I mean, maybe you're the one kind of like not really letting it happen. I don't know. And then Fallen by Sarah McLachlan. So I guess we'll leave it there, Virgos. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope that helped you understand your person a little bit better and it resonated. And feel free to take a listen to any of these songs, like especially these two. I don't know, they kind of really like spoke to me the most. The River of Dreams, I feel like that's more about someone on like a spiritual journey and stuff like that. So it's like, oh, what's in that song when it's like, I've been searching for something. Sorry, I'm trying to like remember it. Taken out of my soul, something I could never lose, something somebody stole. Something somebody stole. I don't know why I go walking at night, but now I'm tired and I don't want to walk anymore. Oh, hi Quinn. Hello. Yeah, so it's almost like, yeah, like they've been on this kind of journey, even if they're not like aware, like, oh, I'm on a journey, but they're trying to kind of take back what was taken from them. And I just think they're maybe going about it in a way of trying to control it and not feel it, when if they would just kind of like loosen their grip on it, they could probably, you know, be more effective, if that makes sense. But it's like they'll figure it out. They're on like a quest to figure it out, even if they don't realize they are. So I hope that helped, guys. If you like this reading, please show me some love. Otherwise, I will catch you in the next one. Be sure to check your other signs if you want to. I did the Pisces and Aries. This is Virgo. This is the third one I did. Like I said in the last reading I did, I am going to try to get them out like as soon as I can. Like obviously this whole week, I guess I have. So, what was I going to say? Yeah, like sorry I didn't remember your song. I'll put it in the description or comments if I do remember it. But I think you have plenty of songs here anyway. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, I'll try to get the rest of those readings out if you want to like cross watch or check any of your other placements. So otherwise I will catch you in the next one. Thank you guys so much. Bye.